Amano Asaguroro is now live streaming.
Amano Magororo is now live. Street.
あ、あいうえお。えきあ、いいんだ。消えるからいいんだ。あ、どうしよう。パワードからやるか。あ、でもパワードからやるって。あ、でもサンダーだからやだな。サンダーだから嫌だな。サンダーちょっと入れよう。サンダーの前なんだった？ああ、ここまでやる。これはこれ全然進んでないね。あ、全然12月に回ってない。ここまでできた。いや、これは、違うんです。これはデビューもしてないから、デビューデビューもしてないから、ね、これ、これ、これ、これ、ちょっと無理。こっち明日だな。かなぁ。一日、午前中からやるわよかったかな。いつだな。午前中からやるわ。なんとかなったんじゃないかな、と思う。あ、ちょっと、
Great, thanks for the attention to detail going forward, and it is great to see what you've been delivering. So,
My daughter was asking me to make
Are
smoothies.
we allowed to smile? Like when you make eye contact with the fan? Slightly, yeah.
したことだもんな。
That's a little intense. We are at a sporting event. Hello and goodbye smile.
アンダーパンツ。
I've never been to like a big theatrical production. I mean, that might be fun.
Like,
Yeah, same.
like a Broadway
We
play?
should've just done one big
Yeah,
thing.
like one of the big
Great
ones.
game though, right?
Not my scene. I like being able to
watch more basketball.
You can cheer.
What am I thinking
What
of?
do you do?
I don't know. A play?
I could
What's
watch
the silent
British
one?
people
Like,
make
like Mindy?
Oh my goodness, you guys are so ridiculous.
After work tonight, want to catch some stand-up comedy?
You clearly have never watched
Love the
someone
idea.
manage to salvage
How
blueberry
much?
scones from
Got you. How you used to last time?
I'll send you guys some clips.
That's a joke in itself.
I'm duty.
What is it?
You're picking up a check.
Stand for badges,
You calling him chief?
Yes.
So everyone that's supposed to be here has one?
Spending twice as much as we do. The last time you picked up,
Is it okay?
なんか寂しいな。
to ask them if
Maybe
we
you
don't
don't
see
need
one?
to stand up. We got a comic right here, right now.
Just to be sure that no one's
Have you
either
decided on your travel destinations?
I have. I'm off to Melbourne, Australia, and a day in Brisbane.
Oh, that's where a couple of those California kids went
Has
to,
anyone
right?
taught you about the
Good memory.
Yeah.
I should see their dresses up in the gym
And
tonight.
not eat anything
cool
on the floor
stuff.
that has
We were
already
early.
Well, I'm off to Belgium. I got a 7-footer there who's all kinds of comparisons that I won't even mention
No.
here, but it is
Don't want to
exciting.
get tunnel vision.
Well,
No pun
we should not
intended.
leak any info on the socials, understood?
時間がね。
Enjoy those trips, huh?
To live by.
You're focusing
動かしつけることないか。
It's awesome to have eyes on people that
逃げ足が大事じゃん。
but 4 or 5 of the guys you listed are schools with less than 100 fans.
What's your point? That's not a metric that we regularly speak of.
ホークス、誰がいる？25、そうだ、これやだ。これがやだ。くそか。なんかいじったっけね。みんないじってないやつ。一日じゃないんだ。あれパワーフォワードセンターだけどっか使うか。いや、だって上番山で俺の代わりがさっちゃんでしょ。そっちゃん。さっちゃん。あ、シュート練習してね。まあいいや。あ、短え。
A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. Taking a look at San Antonio, they are holding down the #1 spot in the conference. Not a bad position to be in.
Checking out San Antonio, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. Castle and Johnson are on the wings. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. Then there's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Schofield in at the 4. And for the Hawks, Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Grant, having played in the league, you must have a good idea of how these guys are feeling this deep into the year.
No, BA, it's hard to describe. There's such a physical drain on your body. And mentally, it might be even more difficult.
San Antonio moving the ball around. And it's Fox missing. And it's Atlanta's ball. It's a 3-point game. Back to Johnson. Pass to Young. Fires the 3. The shot by Johnson, no good. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Schofield passes to Johnson. Off target from outside. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside. The 3 from Rizachet. And Atlanta misses again. The Spurs have gone 1 for 3 so far. Here's Schofield. He drops it from range. Schofield's got 6. A quick start to the career of MP. Already at 2,000 points, Grant.
Yeah, MP is the fastest to 2,000 points in 40 years. Zion was on a similar path, so the future is so bright for him. Can't wait to see MP develop.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Wembanyama. Fox outside. From outside, off the mark.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Now here's Johnson. Outside Young. Off target with the 3.
I mean, just a tough start. Missing their first 5 shots.
Fox, that's good.
The defense comes at Fox hard, but he's ready for it. He knows how to stay agile and nimble inside.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I did have a chance to talk with head coach Quinn Snyder. I wanted to know what his defensive scheme was against De'Aaron Fox, and he told me we need to limit transition opportunities because that's when he's really dangerous. Speed is one of his biggest strengths. We need to slow the game down to our pace. Let's see if they're able to accomplish it. Back to you, Brian.
Thanks for that, Allie. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Outside Rizachet. Porzingis with a screen on Johnson. Outside Porzingis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Atlanta misses again. Spurs lead by 8. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Now here's Daniels. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Outside Young to win the drought. It's hauled in by Schofield. You know, words sometimes don't do justice to MP's greatness on the court, Grant. But how about numbers? A 20-20-20 triple-double.
Oh, BA, the kind of stat stuffing we've only seen before from Wilt Chamberlain and Russell Westbrook. He's lighting up box scores, opponents, marquees, you name it. He is here to shine. And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Puts up a 3, and Castle with the 3.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
あれ、タイマーないよね。ああ。前か。だから入んねえの。
There's the triple. Rebound San Antonio. Schofield's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3. His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Schofield passes to Fox. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Johnson, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Schofield, takes a 3, sinks the tray. Schofield's got 9 points. We are all still talking MP's triple-double, Grant. A 60-20-10 game, my goodness.
Oh, as if 60 points isn't enough. MP adding in those 20 rebounds, 10 assists. Come on, BA. That's just not fair.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Daniels. All right, a moment to check out some numbers for Victor Wembanyama.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Outside Rizachet. Can they get it? The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Spurs lead by 18. To the right side. Here's Schofield. Offline with a 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Back to Young from downtown. The rebound by the Spurs. These guys are unreal. 27 straight victories, which ties the win total of that star-studded Miami Heat team back in 2013.
And we're looking at a team that has proven they can win against anyone in this league, even given a variety of factors. It's maybe going out on a stretch to say they've reached an all-time.
Oh, throw it down! Wow!
And that was a dunk contest material kind of jam. Johnson just letting it all hang out.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. The 3 from Wembanyama. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
They're playing with a lot of energy tonight. We can see that in their dominance on the glass. Yeah, hopefully that settles them down after starting the game 0 for 6.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. The lead is 15.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And the Hawks with possession here.
아, 이거前にマッチミラー같잖아. 난 지켰다가 왔을 때.
Back to Young. Let's go with a 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad.
Connects again from distance.
And with every triple, he comes closer to the single-season crown.
And you know he wants it. He's been drilling 3s all season and is well within striking distance.
Well, Curry's high mark of 402 is so far ahead of the rest of the field, but he's got a good chance to come close to it the way he's been shooting.
Just 4 to shoot. The shot by Johnson, no good.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Well, the Atlanta Hawks this summer, adding frees Nickeil Alexander-Walker and Luke Kennard, this team is now possessing a stacked wing rotation. And with this infusion of playmaking and shooting, guys, they could be pretty tough to deal with now.
A team to be reckoned with. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. And that one's good. Porzingis.
Inside Porzingis can pretty much take what he wants. He's just too tall.
Schofield. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Porzingis against Wembanyama. Shot on the wing. It's hauled in by Schofield.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw on all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And that's where Johnson does most of his work offensively, inside the paint.
Here's Schofield. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Schofield's got 25 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot two. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for San Antonio.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Man, they're just having their way, bullying the other team in the painted area, imposing their will down there whenever they want.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Rizache, and it's Kennard in for Young. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Cornette's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Ryan comes in for Johnson. Champagny, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. Right side, Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. From the arc. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Bryant. From behind the arc. Hits a three-pointer. 28 points for him.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. No made baskets yet. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. The Hawks making a switch here. Krejci's checked in.
Number 27, Vin Krejci.
Kennard outside. Clock at 6. Right side Johnson. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Okongwu finds Johnson. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. Now here's Alexander Walker. Tight defense on him. And Johnson is good for 3. And it's 9 points now in the game for Jalen Johnson.
He has zero hesitation from Johnson. Trusting his shot.
슈팅 가드 차우.
Here's Schofield. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Alexander Walker with it. Now guarded by Bryant. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. It's stolen. Kennard left side. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Schofield passes to Champagny. No good with the triple. The deep 3 from Kennard. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that's it for the first quarter in what has been a very lopsided game. San Antonio on top, running away with this one. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses and they are exploiting them.
And so in the game for the Spurs, they've got Harper, Jeremy Sohan out there with Luke Cornett, and it's Bryant in at the 3. Sohan, left side, dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
So assertive on the take. Sohan is relentless when he sees a lane open up.
Krejci, the pass to Alexander Walker. The 3 is up, and Bryant pulls it down.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Sohan, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
So good at keeping his balance through contact. Sohan showing some poise right there.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Champagny. There's the 3, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. First one falls. RJ San Antonio seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Daniels is checked in for Krejci. San Antonio also making some changes. Keldon Johnson, he's checked in for Bryant. And De'Aaron Fox is subbed in for Champagny. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Kennard outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. Atlanta again missing. The Spurs have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Johnson passes to Sohan. Here's Harper. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Here's Johnson. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Daniels misses. San Antonio shooting an efficient 64%. Excellent. Pass to Johnson. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
What physicality from Johnson down low, throwing his weight around and getting past the contact.
Daniels outside. Now here's Okongwu. Cornett defending. Good ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep, Johnson. Rebounded by Johnson.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
There is so much athleticism and quickness for Johnson. Look at that big boy go.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Kennard against Johnson. Rebound San Antonio. Last time they met in San Antonio.
They came away with an easy win last time, due in large part to their work on the glass.
And if they can keep that same physicality, you have to think they'll be in a good position to grab another win here.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Alexander Walker. And the shot goes in. Alexander Walker's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Harper. Fires the 3. Rebound Atlanta. Johnson's got rebound number 8 now. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Back to Johnson. Fires from deep. That one is off.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Johnson for three. Sinks it from distance. Johnson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Daniels finds a Kongwu. Kennard for three. That one no good.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Inside, here's Fox. Good D by Daniels.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
And for Jalen Johnson, a long wing type, going inside is always a good play.
First trip to the line for him here.
Jalen Johnson, 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Johnson.
After averaging just about 3 points per game as a rookie, Jalen Johnson has put so much work into his game and has become a very good NBA player.
Porzingis has checked in for the Hawks. Trae Young comes in for Alexander Walker. San Antonio also making some changes. Wembanyama comes in for Cornette, and Castle subbed in for Harper.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Even though Fox is just 6'3", he's got some hops, showing them off a little bit on that play.
There's Young with the three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
Pass to Daniels. Back to Young. Oh, Fox with a steal. Sohan with the ball. Working on Porzingis. And no good, trying to use the glass. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. The three-pointer off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe.
The lefty, De'Aaron Fox, boy, I am happy I do not have to check him.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And Atlanta making a change here. Kennard's checked in. Schofield's checked in for San Antonio.
What sets Fox apart is how dynamic and explosive he is. He can take off at any moment in any direction.
Porzingis with a screen on Fox. Outside Young. Atlanta again missing. San Antonio has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. Here's Schofield. Nails it from 3. Schofield's got 35 in the game.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Okongwu against Wembanyama. Kennard for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Kennard's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And the Hawks shooting only 27% for today's game. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
It's stolen by Okongwu. Daniels with it. Castle covering. Daniels passes to Porzingis. Soft touch off the glass. Porzingis has got 6.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Schofield. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Hey, give him credit. He tried for the fadeaway over the taller defender. Good move, bad result.
Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Porzingis. The shot from the low post is good. Porzingis has got his third bucket of the night.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Daniels with it. He's scoreless. Young finds Kennard. They set the pick. Here's the three. San Antonio with a rebound. Wembanyama's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. San Antonio has gone 3 of 6 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Schofield. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. The basket's good off the assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists tonight.
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Young, the pass to Kennard. And here's Porzingis. Pass to Kennard. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. The three. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. San Antonio moving the ball around. Oh, got that one up quick. Castle's got 6.
And as we see more of Castle, expect that J to get better.
Fox against Young. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. We know how impactful Kristaps Porzingis can be, but he's often limited by injuries.
Yeah, BA, since 2018, Porzingis has only reached the 60-game mark once. But when he's out there, oh, he is the X factor.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Johnson comes in for Okongwu, and it's Rizachet in for Kennard. Bryant, he's checked in for San Antonio. Champagnie comes in for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points, closer in to the hoop.
Back to Young, outside Johnson. Excellent D there from Bryant.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Here's Champagnie. Three-pointer, no good.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Young against Castle. Daniels outside. Pass to Johnson. This one for 3. On target from range. He's got 14.
Yeah, Johnson will take advantage of a look from 3 every time.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And again for 3.
Well, that did it. He's now even for the record.
And his next triple will earn him the top spot all time for threes in a season.
And he didn't come all this way just to tie the record. I can promise you that. 403 is the goal. And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
And so it's San Antonio building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Hello, folks. Is this the halftime show? Yes, it is. And kicking it off, let's quickly look at the Western Conference standings.
Take a look at the Spurs. There are some high expectations coming into the season, and they can create a lot of pressure on a team. But they said, we can handle it, and they're proving it.
Yeah, they've got the character and the talent to be a top team in the league.
And let's move on to that first half. Talk about a rough start for the Atlanta Hawks.
This is the worst kind of basketball. No flow to the offense, just jacking up shots.
So what's with this game plan? I mean, what are they trying to accomplish out there?
If it's getting an earful from the coach, I'd say mission accomplished. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Here's Young. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. Johnson and Porzingis there inside. And it's Ricochet in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
Johnson with a bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Daniels outside. Johnson on the wing.
Oh.
Porzingis passes to Johnson. It's hauled in by Schofield.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Ricochet, no good.
Even though it didn't go down, they'll take that shot every time.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Something lit a fire under them at the half. They started this quarter going 3 for 3 from the floor.
Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Shot clock at 5. Atlanta needs to get off a shot. And he gets it to go. Johnson's got 16 points now.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Here's Fox. Rebounded by Johnson.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Daniels, that one's true.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Here's Schofield. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Leading scorer on the night, and he looks very hungry for more. Keep feeding him. Operation Feed the Horse.
Outside Young. Oh, that's the alley!
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The free throw drops for Castle. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Outside Johnson. Back to Young. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Fox for 3. Drops in the 3. Fox has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the track.
Porzingis sets a screen. Here's Ricochet. Atlanta misses again. For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Good! Another from 3.
And that shot moving him into history. The most triples ever in a single season.
You can feel it as soon as it left his hand. He is the king of the 3 and now stands alone at the top of the list.
I mean, can you believe it? Overtaking Steph Curry's top season, and now maybe some debate when we talk about the greatest shooter in league history.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. checked in for San Antonio. Harper comes in for Castle. And as this season starts to unfold, the rookies who have come out of the gates fast. Some first-year guys proving they belong in the NBA. Right in the thick of this season, he is the guy when it comes to Rookie of the Year. What a year he's having.
And this is the type of player you have to be excited about. There's no question he should be at the top of the Rookie of the Year rankings.
He has to be. The thing that's impressed me most is his...
And again! I mean, he has been hot as a kettle and serving all comers.
And making a little history tonight. He's just tied for the third most 50-point games in league history.
Tying up none other than Kobe Bryant with 25. And when you're being compared with him, you know you're doing something right.
Out to Fox. The three. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Young looking over the floor. Pass to Rizachet. Unloads. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield's got his 16th rebound on the night. Fox. And Fox powers it home.
I love what Fox has been able to do offensively. He's really dictating the pace of his game.
Atlanta's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Now here's Rizachet. Johnson for three. Fires in the triple. Johnson's got 7 now in this quarter.
ちょっと今のは食い込んでいけなかった。
Here's Schofield. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Trae Young is getting recognition for his playmaking. He said, I've been top 5 in assists since I've been in this league, but I've been able to score so easily. People consider that selfish at times. I'm not even worrying about what people gotta say. I know what I do. Brian?
Tuning out the noise. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Fox against Young. Daniels outside, launches a three. Johnson for three, drills it from deep. Johnson's got 10 points in just the second half.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Pass to Johnson, lets it go from deep. A rebound by the Hawks. Outside Rizachet, the three ball. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that.
He's been held scoreless tonight, really just unable to make any sort of impact.
Oh, Dylan Harper, ready for prime time.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And they pick up 2. And that's now 11 points for Kristaps Porzingis.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Pass to Harper. Out to the wing. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time. But on this occasion, he got caught.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Hawks. San Antonio also making some changes. Sohan's checked in for Cornette. And it's Champagnie in for Johnson. Porzingis is double. Here's Alexander Walker. Hits the trifecta. Alexander Walker's got 7.
If you bring a double at this level, it can lead to some easy hoops.
From deep, Harper. Pure from three-point range.
Oh, the rookie with the response from 3. Dylan Harper clapping back.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go.
Bryant, he's checked in for Fox. All right, while we have a moment, the NBA assist leaders. 5th on the list, Trae Young.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Outside Rizachet. Out Outside Young. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. And the shot falls short that time. Well, San Antonio's shooting at around 66%. They're on fire.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Outside, Alexander Walker. Outside, Johnson. Porzingis, high post. He's against Sohan. Porzingis passes to Young. And a miss there on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. And getting where he wants to go, Harper's drive can be so sudden.
The Hawks shooting 37% since the beginning of the third quarter. To stop the run, Sohan with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Schofield hits yet again. Wow!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense, really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Porzingis. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one.
Dominant play by Kristaps down in the paint, mixing it up with the defense.
Champagny, the pass to Sohan. Here's Schofield, covered by Johnson. He got it again! Sensational! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Porzingis. Can't get it to go. 5 for 11 in the game now. Down low. Here's Sohan. And the layup is good off the glass. Sohan's got 6.
They're using his size well and putting some muscle behind his blade. That's how Sohan gets to his shot inside.
Pass to Porzingis. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Porzingis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
On the wing, Bryant. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 11 rebounds in the game. The kick out to Young. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's 6 points for Trae Young.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
Here's Schofield. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. Over to the left wing. There's 37 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Johnson with a bucket.
What a performance. Hit 2 from beyond the arc in the first half, and he's added 3 more since.
Here's Schofield. Oh, connects again. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Young. On the wing, Rizachet, covered by Bryant. Rizachet, no good. Sohan, the pass to Schofield. Yet another bucket. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
The BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And so it's San Antonio, and they're up an insane amount going into the break. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back, everyone. Last quarter, we crowned a new single-season three-point king.
What a moment that was. He's drained a whole lot of three-pointers this season, but that's the one he'll never forget. And we're all lucky to have been here to see it.
Owning a single season record really tells you all you need to know about MP's greatness. He has become a true history maker in this league, and that is not easy to do.
All right, on the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Barnes. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Waters in at the 2 guard.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you, owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Rebound San Antonio.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Barnes. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Olynyk. Okongwu with the rebound. Okongwu's got 4 rebounds now. Kennard with it, now guarded by Bryant. Daniels outside. Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3 is up. McLaughlin with the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Bryant. Outside Olynyk. And stolen by Porzingis. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Back to Olynyk. No luck on that one. Good D by Okongwu. Kennard against Barnes. Daniels outside. Pass to Porzingis. And they double up Porzingis. 5 to shoot. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one...
So it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
All right, let's send it over courtside to Dominic Hamill.
When I was growing up, my dad would come home from work exhausted. He'd say it felt like he did his job twice. Tonight, you look to be doing the work of a few people, Andy. Especially on the glass, where you crossed the 20 rebound mark. How exhausting was that?
I don't know what your pops did for work, Dominic, but rebounding gives me energy. Every time I grab one, it's like I'm filling up my takeover meter on 2K. Shout out 2K. GOAT mode stuff. Just how I'm built, bro. I mean, plain and simple.
Well, the fans are loving it, MP.
Thank you.
VA, over to you.
All right, thanks a lot, Dominic. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
MP right here.
Right here. Thank you.
Whenever NBA fans think about the greatest three-point season ever, they'll think of you, MP. Where do your thoughts go when you think about your accomplishment?
To Vermont. To all those winters that seemed like they never end. I remember shooting in the cold, in the dark. Shooting till I couldn't feel my fingers. Shooting till I reached the point where I'd never have to be out in the dark, in the cold again. Looks like I've made it.
You did. Thank you.
MP, right here. MP out here breaking the single season record for three-pointers made? No surprise to me. MP's been at the top of my list to break that record. Shout out.
ああ。こうなってた。ああ、どうしようかな。ああ、これでも、変わんねえし。普通の状態だと、ハイフラが、十分。パス。パスって、これやっちゃうと、もったいないな。もったいないから、体に使っちゃえば、フリッツが上がんねえか。次、ウィザーズ。ウィザーズウィザーズなんて、あ、そっか。なっちゃうんだよ。こいつ、どうなんいいんだけど。この方は、77と変わんねえ。4分しかないのか。これ12。なんだか。気がしやすかったら、 あいなんとも言えない。なんとも言えない。あ、どっちでもいいやった感じだ。また兄弟、ビザーズ多いの。そうでもないな。サンタは買う方がいいな。なんだこれ。なんだこれってなる。あ、オールスター終わって、オールスター終わって、な。イースタンとちょっとか。4月13日。4月13日だって、4月13にやったら、私にも出ちゃうし。あ、今回も黒ですか。
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sideline. Now let's take a look at the top rookies in the league. Our rankings here for the race for Rookie of the Year. Distinction every young player would love to have. You take a look at Harper. As soon as the season started, he started impacting games with his play. It's rare to see from a rookie, and that's why he's number 4 for us.
And he has had a dynamic start to his first season of NBA basketball. He might not be at the top of that list, but he has been great all the same.
I think it's easy to see him climbing even higher on that list as he gets more and more comfortable with his new teammates.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Fox and Castle are their guards. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembanyama. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. And for the Wizards, Cullen is out there with Koulibaly. Then it's Alexander Sarr. Then it's George. And it's Champagny in at the 4 spot. Let's go cross-court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's made history. The most three-point makes in a season and still going. Every time he touches the ball, something special can happen, and opposing defenses are working overtime to try and stop it. Back to you.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch. Thank you. Oh, what a fun matchup, Doris, we have here tonight, featuring two teams that love to shoot the three.
And we continue to see more and more of this in today's NBA, Kev. Both of these teams have the green light to fire with any sliver of space from deep. This should be a shootout.
And the Spurs with possession, following the three-pointer by C.J. McCollum. Wembanyama down low. Covered by Sarr.
Great timing on the rejection there. This young kid, Sarr, has major defensive potential.
Fox with the steal. Sohan inside. A pass to Fox. Koulibaly with the steal. And here's George. Rebounded by Castle. To the paint. He's looking for Sohan and finds him. And it's in there.
And I like how agile Sohan is inside. He just looks for those subtle ways to beat.
Sarr against Wembanyama. And the shot is good.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Pass to Castle. On the wing, Fox. Oh, good on the triple. For Washington, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. It's Sarr, top of the key. Now George. It's McCollum on the wing. 23 points his last outing.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
2 points. That one goes.
And that's where De'Aaron Fox thrives. He wants to get inside and finish at the rim.
Here's Koulibaly. He had 15 points last outing. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Wembanyama. A pass to Fox. Another miss by Fox.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
ADB over the last several years, wins have been hard to come by for the Washington Wizards.
Kevin, it blows me away that this organization has not had a winning season since 2018, and they haven't won 50 games since 1979. Let's hope their young, inspiring draft picks are building into a good young core.
Here's Wembanyama, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Here's McCollum. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark. Right now, he's averaging about 19 points a game. In the corner, George with it. The Wizards working the ball around now. Down low, 6 to shoot, and the basket by McCollum.
Look at McCollum just going to work. So good at using his creativity to find shots inside.
Outside, Fox. Wembanyama, that's for 2. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Back to McCollum. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Fox deciding where to go with it. Castle against Koulibaly. Here's Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Pass to Sarr. Now here's McCollum. Guarded by Fox.
포크하는 저 얘가 있나?
Target from outside. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Brian Keefe had a few moments to share with me. Wemby came up and coach emphasized the importance of taking a charge.
KDとかもでかいよ。
Players can. He said Wemby is counting on you to be movable. If your feet are set, you may alter his course. Don't change yours. If they can stand up to this tall task, They might just curb Lumpy's advantage out there. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Yeah, if you're playing that power forward position, you overcome a lack of size with great hops.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 7. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by Castle. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Wembanyama high post. Sweet little floater. And now a 3-point Spurs lead.
And boy, Wembanyama has every shot in the bag. How about the touch there?
Wembanyama against Saw. A 3 from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing. San Antonio leading by 3. On the wing, Fox. Pass to Sohan. And Wembanyama up top. Covered by Sar. Yep, that one goes.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Now McCollum. Sar with it. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And stolen by Wembanyama. Pass to Sohan.
止めれないよ普通。
Wembanyama outside. Knocks down the 3 ball. Wembanyama's got 13 points.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
George sets a screen. Connects from 3-point range.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Washington. Johnson comes in for Coulibaly. And the Spurs with some changes. Champagny passes to Schofield. Traps in the tray. MP with video game number. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Here's Johnson following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. Another one falls for Washington.
Silky Johnson can shoot it, folks.
Spurs leading by 6. You know, GA, you just can't say enough about the skill set of young Trey Johnson.
I mean, this guy came into the league ready. I really like how he gets to his shot, regardless of what the defense throws at him. And he can be dangerous if his defense gets to the same level as his own.
Here's Whitmore. His last outing, he had 8 points. Count it.
And when he gets downhill, Whitmore is a force.
And so it's San Antonio with it. And this team is in the middle of an astonishing 28-game winning streak. Yep, 28. No matter when it finally ends, this will have been a historic run for them.
This is truly an all-time streak, and we're not talking about just for this franchise. We're talking about in the history of this league. The consistent dominance is something so rarely seen. You have to keep reminding yourself, just settle in and watch these guys work.
Sarr's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. And here's Harper from the arc. Pass to Schofield. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And now a 9-point Spurs lead.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Sarr. Here's Whitmore. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness Sarr is a different type of athlete.
What a great look here at this tremendous move from our AT&T Connected Cam point of view. Kicks it out to Bryant. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Johnson, the pass to McCollum. He's looking for Sarr and finds him.
That's a big-time vertical target. Alley-oop for Alex Sarr. Yes, sir.
Spurs leading by 5. Pass to Schofield. Spurs passing it around. And here's Harper from the arc. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luke Cornett. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Washington has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Johnson. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Schofield gets the bucket. Schofield's got 11 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Basket good.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Pass to Champagny. Here's Schofield. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. So it's Washington now. 7-point differential. Johnson surveying the floor. Oh, good with the triple. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
빌도 빅다가 엄마.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far.
Straight away, they've opened things up offensively with skillful passing, running smart plays, and just setting guys up for success.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Harry Kispert is out there with Gill. Then there's Carlton Carrington. And it's Johnson in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Here's Gill. He has yet to score. It's the 3-point bomb.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
There's Schofield. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. And the Spurs lead by 5.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Now, here's Kispert. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. Harper the pass to Schofield. Harper in the corner. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
가자이마. 이거別に 好きなくてもよかったかな。だってあまり
And this sort of
awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Johnson kicks to Kispert. Here's Carrington. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Oh, great ball movement there.
And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. For the Wizards, Keyshawn George, he's checked in for Corey Kispert. Koulibaly comes in for Cam Whitmore. And McCollum subbed in for Carlton Carrington. The Spurs also with the sub. Castles checked in for Harper. Johnson against Johnson.
디펜스 가다면 뭐가 있는 거야?
Just 5 to shoot. It's blocked.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Schofield.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Cullen passes to Johnson. Koulibaly with a screen on Fox. Here's McCollum. Nails the baby hook. McCollum's got 9.
And give McCollum credit. It's big for his confidence when he's able
이거
to
터널이면
these shots in.
파스가 존나 떨어져야 돼. 마치노 몽케가 내가 이거요.
It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Bangs home the trifecta. Schofield's got 24.
It just seems like the
마치노 몽케 내가 이거요. 파스 일센전 할수.
Here's McCollum. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
This guy's been great, no doubt about it, but it hasn't been enough to get them where they want to be.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Wizards trail by 13. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Kevin?
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Gill. Hasn't made one yet. Clock at 6. A wide open look here for Koulibaly. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Hawks in Atlanta.
Yeah, their long-range artillery.
같이 줄 하나 있다 줬도.
A great equalizer.
다이마모.
It's always a good thing when the defense is
그라프가
scrambling.
아갔네.
Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
몽케가 아마도.
Schofield, and that one is stuffed right through.
And that is such a beautiful move, Kevin. Why go straight up when you can throw down the reverse?
Well, that one's going to have its share of time on the highlight reel for sure. And Brian Keefe wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Well, Greg, you've had a long NBA career, so I'm curious, what's one of the biggest changes you've noticed since you've retired?
Well, you know, one that doesn't get talked about enough, length. You know, players these days are just longer, especially in the backcourt and that wing position. It feels like every team has a guy 6'9" or taller that is a pure perimeter player.
And the Wizards making a change here. Champagne's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Kelly Olynyk. And the Wizards with possession, down by 12. Here's Koulibaly. Good on the shot, and that shades the lead to single digits. Koulibaly's got his second bucket of the night. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Pass to Schofield. And Fox has it in the corner. Here's Schofield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists tonight.
Well, a good first quarter leads to a dynamite second period.
The shot by George, wide open. And the shot no good, a bit short. Castle on the wing. From outside the arc. They grab their own miss. Johnson, the pass to Schofield. On the wing, Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's George finishing it off.
あ、ディフェンス固めていくか。
Is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Schofield. Hits it from three-point range. Schofield's got 34.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
McCollum with the bounce pass. Johnson against Johnson. Shoots over Johnson. The three from George. Out of hand on it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Alexander Saw. He's checked in for the Wizards. And San Antonio with the change here too.
何もしないでこれだから。じゃあつけたらもっと
Clock is at 3.
一般的に。
George from deep three-point land. And another miss by Washington. Doris, it's been fun watching Keyshawn George start his career. And he had quite the journey to get here.
He certainly did.
ひたすらダンクする
His dad is
感
from
じだから
Canada, but his dad played
も
pro
ともと
in Europe. George plays for
弟
a club team
ダン
in
クする
France and then goes to the U.S. for college. It's sort of been a meandering and diverse hoops education.
And that one's good, Champagny.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
To the middle. Here's Schofield. Another shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. Schofield's got 38 points.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now, Koulibaly. He's got 6. George looking over the floor. Here's McCollum. Schofield grabs the board. Schofield's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Fox. Rebound, Washington.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
To the inside. Here's McCollum. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bryant. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one of the quickest players in basketball. Love watching Fox use that momentum to his advantage on the drive.
So for the Wizards, their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies. Back to McCollum. From deep, George. Schofield grabs the board. Schofield's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
McCollum with the screen for Song. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's McCollum. Song trying to get open. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by George. McCollum's got 6 here in this quarter. Stolen by McCollum.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
High arcing shot.
With his height and instincts.
俺のはファウルじゃなくて
And gets hacked by the D. He'll go to the line.
ビクターのはファウルな
The
のか
Wizards shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
And the big fella Alex R showing promise. Greg especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game, and has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Here's Schofield, and another one falls.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him, but we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Here's Sarr, and another miss by Washington. San Antonio leading by 19 points. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
Pass to Champagny. Sarr in the high post. Here's McCollum, guarded by Fox. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. McCollum's got 8 here in the quarter.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Here's Schofield. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Pass to George. McCollum with the screen for George. And the foul called on Alex Sarr. That's his first foul.
I'll give him a ton of credit here. He is trying to make plays, but nothing right now helping his team.
San Antonio making a switch here. Champagny's checked in. Spurs leading by 21. Outside Harper. Over Koulibaly. Harper, no good.
That's an example of great defense. His teammates love that about him. Always why the shooters struggle against this guy.
Here's Champagny. And there's the swim dunk to finish it off.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
To the wing right side. Launches a 3. Schofield gets the bucket. Schofield's got 48.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
McCollum feeling it out a bit.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Spurs up 19. They'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the San Antonio Spurs.
I think their bench was the biggest difference. These guys came aggressive on the offensive end, not afraid to put the stamp on this game.
Yeah, some confident personalities up and down that roster. And now here's something that's always interesting. Let's see what the fans are up to on social media. And we got a question here from Christo at Point. Between Kenny and Shaq, who's the best at playing 2K?
Oh, it's got to be me, Ernie. Come on. Shaq's hands are too big for the controller.
See, that's where you're mistaken, my guy. I don't even need a controller, Kenny. I'm in the game. I can program it from the inside.
So basically, you're saying you're going to cheat. Yeah, okay. That disqualifies you right there.
Well, Christo, I bet that's not the answer you were expecting. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Wizards trailed by 19, getting underway now in the second half.
これ終わったら3段あった。
Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. In the post, it'll be Sohan with Wembenyama. And it's Fox in at the point. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. No good that time.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Wembenyama sets a screen for Castle. And that one drops for him. Castle's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Spurs. Outside, George. There's the three. Rebound by Sohan.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Wembenyama. And Wembenyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on. Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Here's Castle. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
And this is the second full season for Brian Keefe as head coach of the Wizards.
Yeah, even in a rebuild, setting culture matters. Keefe's approach, accountability, teaching, and no shortcuts.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Castle finds Sohan. Rebounded by McCollum. Wizards trailed by 19. Pass to Coulibaly. Fox against McCollum. Saw the pass to McCollum. San Antonio with the rebound. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Back to Sohan. Now Fox. Now Castle. Wembenyama, a screen on McCollum. Here's Johnson. Over McCollum. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Wizards have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Pass to Coulibaly. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Wembenyama. Inside. And it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox is so quick off the floor.
Washington shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Here's Champagnie. They set the pick. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
No good on the free throw. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Spurs. Good on the second free throw. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Castle. Back to Fox. And here's Johnson outside. That one no good. Wizards trail by 20. Coulibaly with it. Now guarded by Fox. McCollum left side. Rebound by Sohan.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Fox finds Sohan. Now here's Johnson. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Sarr. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
Back to Fox. Johnson outside. It's blocked. McCollum outside. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Pass to Sohan. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Great open look there. Fox has got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The offensive rebound.
And the length of Sarr is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Spurs.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for. The three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And you also have to love.
Checked in for Washington. Carlton Carrington comes in for C.J. McCollum. Koulibaly with it. 6 points for him. Here's Carrington. Koulibaly with a screen on Harper. And it's Carrington missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Harper, no good.
Boy, they've done a good job overcoming his offensive struggles. He's got to be very thankful for his teammates.
And another miss by Washington. San Antonio's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Scooped up. And Olynyk kicks to Harper. Champagnie passes to Schofield. Right side Harper. Shot clock at 6. Fires for 3. And yep, another basket.
Well, he's been firing on all cylinders, and the defense helpless to keep up.
And this gives him alone the third most 50-point games in league history. That is some elite company.
Yeah, it's sitting between Jordan and Kobe. When those are your peers, I think you're doing all right.
Koulibaly not messing around as he got close to the rim.
And San Antonio shooting it quite well in this third quarter. and the offense is rolling. Bryant's shot is off.
タイマー関係ないな、これ。相当みんなスリーポイントあんまうまくない。だから、
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Yeah, no doubt about it. In order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Johnson for 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5 for 8 night shooting.
A rookie who shoots freely from the arc. Johnson is a threat with range.
Bryant the pass to Schofield. Good, and the assist goes to Bryant. Schofield's got 56 points in the game.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
Sarr sets the screen for Koulibaly. Offline with his 3. The Spurs shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Bryant. The three-pointer no good. Washington's gotten 1 of 6 3-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Koulibaly. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Koulibaly's got 4 this quarter.
Inside the lane is exactly where Koulibaly likes to operate.
Koulibaly with the steal. Now Carrington. Still yet to score. Johnson for 3. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Pass to Schofield. And again for 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts up a 3. The rebound by Champagny. Bryant gets a wide open look. The 3-pointer off the mark.
彼は本当に関係ない。
Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Here's Schofield, and that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the self.
올해가 되는 걸.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Johnson is out there with C.J. McCollum. Then it's Cam Whitmore. Then there's Kispert. And it's Champagny in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Wizards have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. McCollum with the bounce pass. Johnson outside. Clock at 6. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Outside, Fox. Here's Schofield. Good, that's another bucket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Whitmore. Count it.
And Whitmore a beast inside because of his power and ability to elevate.
Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Fox, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Washington Wizards from about 16. Jump shot is good. Johnson's got 7 points here in this quarter. The Spurs have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. In the corner, Castle with it. Buries it from 3-point range.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Johnson inside. Castle covering. The 3 from McCollum. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 5 assists in the game. On the wing, Fox. Fires from deep. And it's Whitmore with the rebound. It's McCollum on the wing. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. For the Wizards, Alexander Song. He's checked in for Whitmore. George comes in for Kispert. And it's Koulibaly in for Johnson. Off the inbound pass, and Sarr throws it down.
Well, Alex Sarr doesn't only have length, folks. He's got big-time hops, and he finishes that bucket in a hurry.
Fox passes to Schofield. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And a look now at San Antonio's upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll take on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
Here's Champagny. That 3 off the mark.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Fox passes to Schofield. Rebound, Washington. Champagny's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Sarr with it. There's a good screen. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
To the inside. And the basket by Castle.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Now, Koulibaly. McCollum outside. Fires top of the key. A rebound by the Spurs. Schofield's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And the basket by Castle.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
McCollum passes to George. Back to McCollum. Now Sarr. 3-pointer. Schofield grabs the board. Schofield's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Fox.
Hello? 복수상. 복수상. 조수 알고
Your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Champagny. Pass to Sarr. Takes a 3. Schofield grabs the board. Schofield. Castle on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. 3-pointer, Fox. And he jams it with authority.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
What about the decisive finish? Great timing, tremendous force.
Fox with the steal. Here's Schofield. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Wizards shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Pass to Sarr. Back to McCollum. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
And Fox gets it to go.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Sarr, the pass to McCollum. 6 to shoot. Wizards need to get a shot off here. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Wizards will retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
From deep three-point land, Washington gets it back. Here's Champagny. Good on the triple.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read. And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for San Antonio.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And now on the year, this will take them to 28 wins.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
Champagny Here's Koulibaly. And again, Washington with the triple.
Well, Koulibaly has got to be more consistent from deep, but boy, he is not shy on that one.
Back to Harper. Lets it go from deep, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. On the wing, Koulibaly. And here's McCollum for 3. Schofield grabs the board.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Now let's go courtside with Jennifer Quintana.
Some numbers in this league are just special. 50 points, 20 rebounds, 20 assists. Triple-doubles are in that category, and you just set the record for most triple-doubles by a rookie. What does that mean to you?
I know 7 じゃん。
I'm crazy OP. You know, that's overpowered. I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky or nothing, but the most triple-doubles by any rookie ever, I mean, more than MJ, more than LeBron, more than Kobe, more than Steph, whoever your GOAT is. I mean, it's just crazy, man. What am I supposed to say about this? I knew I was good, but sometimes I surprise myself, Jennifer Quintana.
Consider a surprise. Thank you, MP.
Hey, everybody better recognize.
Back to you, Kevin.
Hey, thanks, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. So long, everyone.
でブーストしても確率はかも。ちょっとタイマーやって。なるから、とりあえず、直ったのかな。戻されてる。38分になってる。こんなの出たくない。これなってるかもしれない。なってる可能性大だ。一回出ないといけない。出る前に。あの方がいいのかな。これ変なし。なんもねえんだよな。赤になっちゃうんだよね。赤はやりすぎだ。ハンドルいらんし。こっちだ。いいんじゃないかな。 そうだな。外出ないといけない。アレキサンダー。
All right, ready for some rapid fire?
Shoot.
Tougher to defend off the dribble, Kyrie or Steph?
Steph.
Interesting. Why?
Well, both are gonna make you look bad. Kyrie's handle's more likely to cost you 2 points. But Steph, see, that's gonna cost you 3, baby.
All right. Tougher to stop in transition, LeBron or Giannis?
LeBron.
You wouldn't even consider Giannis?
Yeah, Giannis is a legend, but LeBron is LeBron.
Fair. All right.
Yeah.
You need to stop one person to win. Who's tougher, Shea or Jokic?
Ooh. Ooh, now that's a tough one. Okay, both will, cook you more times than you want, to admit. But that's the crazy thing about today's NBA. The league is stacked. Stars on every team.
It's like tonight's matchup?
Exactly. This dude is no joke, but if I can outplay him in a win, that'll say a lot about my standing in this league.
Looking good, MP.
って何番だ？ 1 番か。あ、じゃあ、ペン振ってる。そして、一旦ちょっと、こいつ微妙なんだよな。だったら、ちょっと、さっちゃん、さっちゃんに、まあ、センターとして、ああ、治ってないな。シューティングガードか。あ、シューティングガード他にいない。グラント。あ、こいつ伸びるっつったんだよな。だから使う。ここにして。なんとだよな。シューティングガードがいないのか。ああ、いつか戻ってくればいいんだけどな。戻ってこないから。 せないな。さすがに出せない。この人で頑張ってる。14分だ。じゃあもう。どうなんだろうな。難しいな。あ、そっか。でいいんだ。こうか。そうだ。14分。やがてするか。なんだかやだな。実際明日も取った。明日ってか。
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs against the Oklahoma City Thunder. I'm Brian Anderson, courtside, along with Grant Hill and Tim Legler. Allie LaForce will be joining us in just a moment. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at Oklahoma City, they've stalled a little bit, looking to get something started and make a move up the ladder.
You know, for the Spurs, they have really been superb so far this year. Still grasping that #1 spot and looking determined to keep it during the second half of the season.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City.
2番か。
SGA and Wallace with the backcourt. Jalen Williams out there with Chet Holmgren, and it's Caruso in at the 3. And for San Antonio, Fox at the 1 with Castle at the 2. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Bryant in at the small forward position. And a storyline for MP over this stretch of the season. He's trying to outperform against his matchup each time out. We know that when MP executes that, it can be a pivotal aspect of the team's success.
And the NBA is really a game of matchups. Winning yours, and MP's been doing just that. Facing off with similar level players, if you can win those little battles, it's big when it comes to winning games.
Well, Grant, we are creeping closer to the halfway point of the season, and some teams have really found their identity.
Yeah, that's right, BA. We know who most of these squads are now, and their opponents do too. And as the year goes on, the better the scouting reports get.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, following that last three-pointer by San Antonio. Sinks that one from the post.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Fades back. And San Antonio getting another bucket right there.
I mean, what do you expect when you give them the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
Now here's Wallace. 9 points in his last outing. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Schofield.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
Oh, nice! Ooh, powered down with both hands.
I love watching Fox distribute the ball, knowing it's part of his role to involve his teammates.
Caruso outside. Connects from downtown.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Fox picks him up.
読まれてるもんな。
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox.
完全に読まれてるもん。
Right side, SGA. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Holmgren doesn't go for him. San Antonio's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Schofield. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. He's covered by Fox. Williams from long range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. San Antonio leading by 5. Here's Schofield. And the 3 off target. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Wallace takes the 3, buries it from 3.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. This is a team that simply refuses to lose. They've won 29 games in a row and want to keep this incredible streak going.
Yeah, look, I've been on some teams that had some great runs. It is so hard because you have to be talented. You've got to be 100% bought in, but then you also need some luck. 50-50 balls bouncing your way. They're getting all of that and then some.
Now here's Wallace. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. From deep, SGA. Rebound by San Antonio. Schofield's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Fran.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year. Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Gotta push him farther out than this.
A nice shot by Schofield.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Now here's SGA. 37 points his last time out. Knocks down the triple.
And Shai has the answer with a 3 of his own.
Here's Fox. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield's got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the paint. Rejected by Holmgren.
That is just great rim protection by Holmgren. Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Wallace. Down low. Tim, watching Chet Holmgren, he brings a lot to the table.
Well, absolutely, Brian. He's got a wingspan of 7.5 feet, but still has touch from deep. It's really something to marvel at. Chet is redefining what a stretch big can be in the NBA.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
A nice shot by Schofield.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Here's SGA. Deflected. And they get it back. Now here's Castle. 9 points in his last outing. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson.
Yeah.
Our first topic of conversation, of course, facing Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He told me SGA is so hard to game plan for. He has incredible length for a point. He's too big for a guard, too quick for a wing. We have our work cut out for us. Guys, back to you.
As always, Allie, we thank you. San Antonio moving the ball around.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Thunder trail by 7. Caruso outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Fox. SGA can't get it to go.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Schofield. And here's Fox. Fires for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been locked in. Just look at the score. That tells you all you need to know.
Williams misses.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Thunder trail by 12. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Will it go? And the big finish by Holmgren.
Strong finish.
셀카 들어가야 수비 통제하는
Down with Allen. Jacks up a 3. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Here's Caruso from deep. Rebound by San Antonio. Schofield's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Bryant, no good.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Well, that's just a wasted opportunity.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Gets one to go. It's been a great personal night for him, but those mean a lot less if you're losing.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Olenix checked in for Wembanyama. Keldon Johnson comes in for Bryant. Champagnie, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. Then for Oklahoma City, Gord comes in for Caruso. And Isaiah Joe subbed in for Wallace.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Yeah, when you string triples together, it adds up quickly.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3 from Holmgren. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. Five on the clock. From deep, SGA. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
Well, I'd watch him the rest of the game because he is seeing a lot of shots drop.
Johnson on the wing. Pass to Schofield for 3. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And it's all from 3-point range.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's Schofield. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. Trailing by 17. And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, after winning the title, OKC secured their future. Significant extensions this summer for Chet Holmgren, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and both of their Jalen Williamses. The Thunder are building something for the long haul, guys.
An exciting young team. All right, Shams, thank you. So for Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Williams, and it's Wiggins in for Chet Holmgren. Schofield drains the triple. Schofield's got 29.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Harper. The Thunder with another miss.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Olynyk in the post. Williams defending. And that one's good. Olynyk.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
To end the run. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA going hard to the basket and finishing it with some power.
Pass to Schofield. To the left wing. From outside the arc. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
Outside, SGA. 23 seconds left in the first quarter. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Here's the pick. Johnson for three. Gets the three ball to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And so it's San Antonio, already up 26 points as this quarter ends. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for San Antonio?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
They've got Harper. Johnson is out there with Jeremy Sohan. And it's Champagnie at the two guard. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Johnson. Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. A nice shot by Schofield.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Mitchell. There's a screen by Jang. And that one's good. Mitchell for three. Mitchell's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. To the inside. Stolen by Wiggins. Mitchell with the ball. Fox picks him up. Here's Joe. That three's off the mark.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The shot. And there are the Spurs with another bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
And for the Spurs, they're shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Fox against Mitchell. Pass to Dort. To the middle. Oh, got a piece of it. Launches it. That one misses. He's 1 for 3. The Spurs have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Schofield shot is off. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Bryant, he's checked in for Champagnie. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Jang. Caruso comes in for Dort. Wallace, he's checked in for Joe. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. Now here's SGA. 14 points for him.
This is what makes guarding Shea so hard. He reads the defense and he knows when to kick it out for a three.
And Tim, to have the success that SGA has had, is there something different to his approach?
Well, B.A., I just think he's so shifty, so quick in changing directions, and he can decelerate once he gets into the paint. That change of pace makes it very difficult to stop, and it's the reason he's the perennial league leader and drives to the rim.
Shout out Canada too, eh?
Of the North.
Basket counts. Schofield's got 37.
Well, his team is up, and he's a big reason why. And it's a little easier to shoot when you know you've got an advantage on the scoreboard.
Now here's SGA. He's averaging 35.5 a game. Excellent production. Caruso misses. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. San Antonio moving the ball around. Here's Schofield. No good on the three. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Williams a screen on Fox. SGA drives in, shoots from 12. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Well, that's why SGA has proven he's one of the most natural scorers in this league.
Here's Bryant. Williams grabs the board. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Wallace outside. The kick out to Wiggins. 4-3. Rebound by San Antonio. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Oh my, talk about mental toughness. The crowd was roaring against them, but they were able to focus and finish the task at hand.
There is nothing better than a big win on the road for team chemistry. It is something you can build on.
Here's Wallace. San Antonio getting their last shot to go. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks down the long J. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Schofield. And another one!
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, he's now 5th in number of 40-point games over a single season.
Oh, one of the more bankable scores this league has seen. You have to marvel at his consistency. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 21 points in the game.
It continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get one rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me, and those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, Brian.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. For San Antonio, Victor Wembanyama comes in for Sohan, and Castle subbed in for De'Aaron Fox. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Williams. Now here's SGA. He's got 21. Caruso misses.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
The Thunder have gone 6 of 14 in the second
가능성가
quarter.
있는 거 해야 되나?
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Tries it from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Now, that was a breakdown defensively, but he couldn't take advantage.
Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
I love how he's taking charge out there. Here, offensively, riding the wave.
Wiggins outside. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by Schofield. Schofield's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Wembanyama, pass to Schofield, to the left side wing. The three. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Hey guys, can we show some love to the defense in that game? They were relentless. They were dominant. It was just a great performance overall.
I just thought they looked focused all night long. At no point did they relax or take their foot off the gas.
Now here's Caruso. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball. A different look for San Antonio. Olenix checked in for Schofield. And Keldon Johnson subbed in for Bryant. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Holmgren's checked in. Here's Castle. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And here's Caruso. Pass to SGA. Inside. Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, he's just too long and too quick off the floor. That was an easy one for Holmgren.
Wembanyama scanning the floor. And he drops it in from the low post. Wembanyama's got 7 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 21 points in the game. And it's Holmgren missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Harper. Back to Castle. Lets the three fly. The shot, no good. Good D by Wallace. Caruso, the pass to SGA. Wallace outside. Off the mark there with a three. San Antonio Spurs up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Back after this.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the San Antonio Spurs.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score, the defense can't tell what's coming. And the ball is certainly finding the open man.
And let's switch it up. Here's a look at some of the possible contenders for this year's dunk contest.
You know me, I'm a stickler for rating these competitions. If I've seen your dunk before, bad score.
Wow, you're a tough judge for a guy who never participated in the event.
I always wanted to watch it.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Holmgren is out there with Jalen Williams. And it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Williams from long range. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama pass to Schofield. Three-pointer. Gets the three to fall. Schofield's got 48.
What a performance for him on the offensive end. He's been fantastic the entire game.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. He gets it in there. Holmgren's got 12 points in the game.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
This one for three. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Caruso, the pass to SGA. And he drives in. Holmgren outside. The three is up. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fox finds Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, the dunk by Wemby might be the most effortless dunk you'll see.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Holmgren outside. Williams with the screen. And it's Holmgren missing.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really...
Oh, man! Look out below! Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Now here's SGA. He's got 31. On the wing, Caruso. Covered by Bryant. No good on the triple.
Well, it certainly hasn't been a smooth start after the break. Just 1 for 5 here to start the third.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Castle outside. Shoots over Caruso. And Castle with the basket. On the assist by Fox. 7 points in the game.
Whatever they said at halftime, it is working. They look super confident out there.
Here's SGA. Oh, what a play. It's snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Pass to Bryant. Beyond the arc. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Outside, SGA. Launches it. Knocks it down from distance. SGA's got 34 points.
Well, his production is not in question now if he could just get his teammates involved.
Good! That's another bucket!
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Caruso. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Caruso's gotten his second bucket on the night. Bryant, pass to Fox. Now Wembanyama. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Holmgren's got 4 points now in the quarter. Down low. Here's Schofield. And good! There's another!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
That's his first 3 of the night. Maybe something to build on.
Fox outside. Here's Schofield. Now Castle lets it go from the wing. Count that one. Castle's got 9.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Well, every team is looking for wings who can defend multiple positions. Who's at the top of your list, Tim?
Yeah, I look at a guy like Lou Dort. Look at a guy like Jaden McDaniels. They've got length, a whole lot of want to, and they've got the ability to guard multiple positions.
Now here's Williams, still without a bucket. Wallace outside. Holmgren with a screen on Castle. Pass to Holmgren. Lets it go from deep. Got a piece of it. Oh, and a fast break for the Spurs. Here's Schofield. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
And again, Oklahoma City, no good. San Antonio's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. And it's Fox missing. The Thunder have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. And SGA gets it to go.
And the defense was getting physical, but Shea was able to maintain his balance and convert that.
He hits the back iron and sinks it. Schofield's got 57 points.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Wallace. 6 to shoot. Williams a screen on Castle. Wallace misses a 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, steps back and drains the jumper. Fox has got 8.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Oh my goodness! Wow! Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? And it's Caruso on the take. The three from Holmgren. Sends it home from three-point land. Holmgren's got 20 points.
And that's his second three of the half. He's
with the windmill, too. Turning this place upside down.
Everybody looks stunned. Williams with the screen. Fires for three. And it's Holmgren missing. Wembanyama against Williams. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Wembanyama's got 6 in the quarter.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And there's Gilgeous-Alexander on the assist by Caruso. 38 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Fox with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Schofield, rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
A different look for San Antonio. Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Champagnie comes in for Bryant. And it's Harper in for Castle. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Dort's checked in. Holmgren outside. Dort outside. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. So Dort's got his first 3 points of the game. Fox feeling it out a bit. Nice shot from the wing. Great game for him. Double-double now.
A versatile offensive weapon. Fox is good at sizing up defenses and taking what they give up.
Well, he is doing everything he can offensively in this quarter, but unfortunately, it's a team game, and he can't win this alone.
To the middle. Here's the teardrop. A nice shot by Schofield.
You got to be impressed with Fox's court awareness. He has a feel for when one of his guys is uncovered.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite. The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Well, that is the long arm of the law right there. Holmgren, an exceptional rim protector.
A nice shot by Schofield.
Just give him the ball. This guy is shooting lights out from deep.
The Thunder shooting around 52% since the start of third. Pass to Williams. And here's Caruso. There's the three. No good there.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
And Harper gets it to go.
You can't sag off Harper as a defender. He'll pull up from deep right in your face.
Wallace outside. There's a screen. Fires from deep. He buries it from three. Wallace has got 6 points.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Caruso outside. Back to Dort. Pass to Holmgren. 1:25 left in the third quarter. On the wing, Wallace. The crossover. Tipped.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Three-pointer, Fox. Offensive rebound. Another bucket. Wow. 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Holmgren outside. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Wallace. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. With a step back. Wallace misses.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
Fox, that's good.
Yeah, hats off to Fox. He really's upgraded that three-point stroke.
Now here's Wallace. 6 points for him. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Oklahoma City shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. That one misses. For the Thunder, Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Joe comes in for Caruso, and Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Wallace. And the second free throw is good. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
And that one good.
Well, just keep feeding him. He has been lights out.
Outside, SGA. It's Dort on the wing. No good from outside. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. San Antonio on top, running away with it. And we'll return shortly. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretches. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Now over to Dominic Hamill.
MP, they say the season's a marathon and not a sprint. You seem to breeze through tonight pretty easily, getting a win while facing one of the top players at your position. Talk to me.
Dom, I put a lot of pressure on myself when talking about wanting to be the best in the league at my position. I wouldn't do that if I didn't think I could back it up. Tonight, I backed it up.
Well, thanks for your time, MP.
Always.
Back to you, Brian.
All right, thank you, Dominic. And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and Ali LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation. We'll see you later.
とは、また、あれか。38分も出るんだ。ファイヤーなを、でも、怪我するな。挟む。出ないでしょ。何やって。
If you have an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Coming up next, the Thunder taking on the Spurs. For the Thunder, they're on solid footing as we get through the middle of the season. Currently ranked number 6 in the Western Conference. Spurs, Thunder, up next. Back in a moment.
Don't you know I'm loco?
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And here we can check out the story for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
And the starting group for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots, are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Schofield in at the 4 slot. And for Oklahoma City, at the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Chet Holmgren out there with Williams. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to everyone. Greg, it is a huge day on the NBA calendar.
Well, getting a Christmas game is special. They're normally reserved for the best teams, and the guys on the floor tonight have earned their chance to be on the big stage.
Now here's Williams. His 3-pointers off the mark. Steps back. Pass to Schofield. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Wallace. Schofield grabs the board. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
The San Antonio Spurs able to put the first points up on the board. Back to SGA. Holmgren outside. And the 3 off target.
That's the 3rd straight miss to start this game, and they're still looking for their first basket.
And the basket by Vassell.
Well, this is Vassell's game. He can do that all day.
Now here's Caruso. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. SGA good.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Fox passes to Schofield. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist.
Yeah, instinctively, too. Fox there looking to be a ball mover, a facilitator.
SGA against Fox. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot will not fall. San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now, here's Holmgren. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game.
And we've seen Shai take a lot more threes in recent years. Shows you how much confidence he's gained in that shot.
And here is Fox. After the 3-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Castle. Jacks up a 3, and again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And last season, the Thunder with the best record in the NBA, and Greg, the best point differential in NBA history.
How about eclipsing the 71 Lakers that were led by the great Wilt Chamberlain and Jerry West? And OKC started that season as the youngest team in the league. Needless to say, we've never seen anything like it.
Back from outside, It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Now, here's SGA. He had a career game last time out, bucket after bucket. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Oh, and the jam by Williams.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Schofield gets the bucket.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I had a chance to catch up with Mark Dagnall. Coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He told me the problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Kevin?
And Allie, thanks so much. You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength, but he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Well, Coach, we know the 2025 season was cut short for Wembanyama due to a blood clot in his right shoulder.
Yeah, it was too bad, Kevin, to see that season cut short. Look, I think it's easy to say Wembanyama would have been the defensive player of the year.
Yeah, almost.
2025, I think he had that one sewed up, but he just couldn't get enough games in to get to that. And he's a guy that can do everything on offense. We're talking probably the next face of the league.
Now here's Waltz. Scoreless thus far. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another three.
Incredible range from Gilgeous-Alexander, making a tough shot look easy.
Again, the miss by the Spurs. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Victory eluded them last time in San Antonio when they took on the Spurs.
And it's going to come down to effort tonight. Last time they met each other, they were demolished on the boards, and that rebounding difference led to a sizable loss.
Yeah, it wasn't their finest hour or finest 2 hours. It has to be a matter of pride for them this time.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Holmgren outside. At the top of the key, Williams. Over Wembanyama. Williams' shot is off.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection, despite the miss.
The shot by Schofield, no good.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And here's Vassell from the arc. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. Spins. Holmgren outside. Clock at 6. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Taking a look at Oklahoma City. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
And you know, for the Spurs, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
Holmgren wide open. Buries the long-range jumper. And now a 6-point Thunder lead.
And with that threat of the outside jumper, Holmgren generates space for this offense.
Sinks the triple.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Well, and as a fan of the game, you have to love these back and forth moments.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 11 points in the game. Bucket is good. Holmgren's got 10.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And he drops in the layup off the glass. He's got 12.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Now here's Bryant. Still scoreless. On offense, here are the Thunder. They're on a 17-6 run. Holmgren with a screen on Harper. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the jumper.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Harper in the corner. Outside Bryant. Here's Schofield. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Schofield's got 20.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Spurs trail by 6. Bryant right side.
Wow.
With the three-point shot. And the Thunder with the possession here. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick-and-roll sets.
No.
And San Antonio shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against Oklahoma City. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line. For Oklahoma City, Williams comes in for Chet Holmgren, and it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander.
追いつくのかな。
On the wing, Fox. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Fox has got 5 points so far. On the court for San Antonio, we've got Fox. He's out there with Harper. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Devin Vassell. And it's Schofield in at the 4.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Thunder leading by 6. Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. And Torch gets it to go. He has 5.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Pass to Mitchell. Williams dishes to Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Well, Stan De'Aaron Fox said there was no list of teams he wanted to go to. He specifically said, I want to go to San Antonio.
Well, 2 words. Victor Wembanyama. Fox is a Texas native and saw an opportunity to pair himself with a rising superstar in a stable organization.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Spurs working the ball around now. Schofield gets the bucket.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
オーバータイムですね。
Over Fox. And it's Mitchell missing. Spurs trail by 6. Down low. Here's Schofield. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, even though they're struggling, his solo efforts on offense have really been something.
Stephon Castles checked in for the Spurs. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
Here's Schofield. The Thunder making the shot. And Fox has it in the corner. Drills the three-pointer. Fox has got 8 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Wallace. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Vassell, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you, Kevin.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the three-pointer by San Antonio. Wiggins kicks to Caruso. Here's Wallace. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Fox to the paint. Here's Schofield. And that one is hammered home.
Well, what a half he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Wallace outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot from the arc. Way outside, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And this is SBA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Schofield, and again.
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Pass to Sorber. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Here's Sorber. On the wing, Wallace. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wallace has got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
There's Schofield. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 4th assist in this one. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And GA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Williams, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Spurs. Schofield's got his 6th rebound on the night, and Fox gets it to go.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Holmgren outside, 13 feet away. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And guys, you can't allow Holmgren to gain confidence from the mid-range. He'll burn you when you give him those looks.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, they're in a great flow. The ball's moving. All those assisted buckets means the offense is running well.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
And stolen by Wembanyama. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Castle with it, and it's Wallace picking him up. Right side, Fox. And again, it's San Antonio with a three.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 8. Fox kicks to Vassell. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Well, this is something they're asking of Vassell. He's a smart guy, and he can facilitate for them.
Now, here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. To stop the run. Shoots. It's tipped. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
바치같이 시도
Shot
맞아.
clock at 5. Here's Wallace. Good. And a nice assist for Williams. Wallace has got 9.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Schofield hits it again. Wow.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second place all time.
And Wilt had 30 games of 50 points or more back in 1963, and that number gets closer and closer with games like this.
Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Castle on the wing. Over SGA. And the Spurs scoring again.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
On the wing, Wallace. Williams, a screen on Castle. SGA, no good.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Fires the three. Keeps it alive. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Thunder trailing by 15. SGA feeling it out a bit. They need this. Right at the rim. No problem there for Shea.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Pass to Caruso. Over in the corner, Williams. The three. San Antonio with the rebound. Schofield's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Drills it from outside. Schofield's got 56 points in the game.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped them from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Schofield's got 59 points.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Spurs out in front, delivering the blowout. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hello, folks. Still a ways off from All-Star Weekend, but let's first check in on who's in the running for this year's three-point contest.
Some really interesting names here. So many great shooters in the league. That said, I know who I would pick. Shaq?
Shaq Shadama says you've picked the wrong guy, Kenny.
And let's talk now about that first half.
Oh,
What a
fine, man.
commanding start for the San Antonio Spurs.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah, they're piling up a massive lead, partly because they're not giving anything away. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They host the 76ers after this game, and that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. Williams is out there with Holmgren, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
Holmgren the pass to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Pass to Schofield. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Holmgren looking around. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Fox. And San Antonio's shooting has been just fantastic, around 65% tonight, getting exactly what they want when they want it. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. And as if the Spurs stand weren't already stocked with young talent, they moved up from 8th to the number 2 spot in the May draft lottery.
An embarrassment of riches, Kevin. And if any organization knows how to organically build through the draft, it's the Spurs.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
아사타.
On the wing, Fox. 14 points for him. Yes, that goes in.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
The skill from Holmgren is something to behold.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's Schofield. Non-stop scoring machine here. 3-pointer, Fox. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, Wallace with it. The 3. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, Caruso is a very solid passer. He's able to recognize where there are gaps in the defensive coverage.
Schofield gets the bucket.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they've needed a bucket,
he's delivered.
It's deflected.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Holmgren. Williams has a screen for Holmgren. And a miss there on the triple. The Spurs have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Well, you can see Castle's vision improving, learning how to make good feeds around an NBA-level defense.
Holmgren finds Wallace. Now Caruso. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Here's Fox. He takes it in. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
First personal
That one on Holmgren.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Olenek, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And it's Harper in for Castle. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. Making free throws a big key for any team. Let's see the best in the NBA. In third, the Thunder.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Fox against SGA. Holmgren. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by San Antonio. And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. SGA against Fox. And it's off from three-point range. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break.
Well, with the way he's scoring right now, they're just going to keep feeding him.
Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Holmgren with a screen on Fox. SGA kicks to Holmgren. It's good from long range. Holmgren's got 27 points.
Well, that's his first 3 here in the second half. Gotta think he'd like a few more of those.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Holmgren. No good on the 3. The Spurs have gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. And the 3 ball is good. Schofield's got 15 points in just the second half. For Oklahoma City, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Holmgren left side. Wallace outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And it's Vassell in the corner. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Fox has got his 7th assist in the game.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Oklahoma City moving it around. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And the speed of the Aaron Fox. Wow. GA, he gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Thunder. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Ryan, he's checked in for Vassell.
Well, you know what I like about De'Aaron Fox is the urgency he plays with. He's always pushing the tempo and raising the energy level out there.
And it's blocked. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now Mitchell. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
The shot by Schofield, no good. The Thunder shooting straight 49% from the field. Mitchell finds Caruso. Off target with his three.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Fox. Pass to Holmgren. Schofield grabs the board. Schofield's got his 16th rebound on the night. The tray connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. It's blocked. Wallace against Harper. Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
Big slam by the big man, Olynyk. You know his teammates have to be loving that.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Thunder are a powerhouse without possessing a bunch of big-name stars. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, the front office does a good job of picking players to be a part of the organization, and Coach Mark Daigneault said, our job as a team is for the whole to be better than the sum of the parts. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Kicks it out to Holmgren. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And it's Harper with the rebound. Spurs shooting so well. Again, what an avalanche!
And in terms of first-year players, he is one of the most high-volume scorers in league history. He's now tied for 5th all-time in points scored by a rookie.
Yeah, you just get the sense there is so much more in store for this young talent. The sky is the limit.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Pass to Schofield. Good, another from three.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Mitchell outside. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
Holmgren outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Wallace to end the cold streak. San Antonio with the rebound. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Schofield connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for 2nd for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. For 3, Holmgren sinks the three-pointer. Holmgren's got 13 points now in the quarter.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
The shot by Schofield, no good. Oklahoma City shooting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Wallace outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Olynyk.
Well, I can guarantee his coach isn't happy with his production this quarter. He's hurting their offense right now with all the shots he's missing.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Wallace attacking. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Holmgren is double. Wallace the pass to Williams. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got 12.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And here's Harper from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's San Antonio, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we'll be back with you shortly. take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Well, his height gives...
出ないっしょ。屋根を回す。
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
It's not every day you see someone reach 20 assists in a single game. Tonight, MP, you did that in a win. What stands out to you from a performance like this?
Oh, man, I don't know. Maybe how normal it felt. I was just doing my thing quarter after quarter before I knew the coach was like, you got 20. I was like, what? It's crazy. When you put in work like this, it don't feel like you punching a clock. This is a special feeling.
Incredible game, MP. Congrats.
Oh, man, I really appreciate that.
Back to you, Kevin.
Good stuff, Dominic. Thank you. And that'll do it, folks. And for all of us here at the table, Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony and our terrific sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us tonight. See you next time.
$3. どうしようかな。スノーボード。は、皆さん、良い。10時間。お疲れ様でした。